This is what a calisthenics athlete's leg day looks like. So just start off with some simple squats and doing some warm-ups. Just working on the bar. I just literally just arrived to the gym, so you got to warm up. Now you might be thinking, where on earth is the calisthenics skills for legs? Well, funny story, there is none. There's you wanna spam out bloody pistol squats to gain muscle? I thought not. Yeah, they look cool, but muscle building with pistol squats just isn't it, to be honest. So I'm gonna pass, and because of that, I'm doing squats. So I believe this is 80. Just simply warming up, controlled, nice, simple squats. Ignore this beast right in front of me. I have been getting tips from him, but he is insane in the powerlifting realm. Some people will look at me and think calisthenics is impressive, but no, that is flipping impressive. Anyways, now we're doing 100 for 2. The way I set this up is you do 2 reps of your hardest weight, and then we drop down to a weight where we can do 6 to 8 reps, controlled and slow. So this is me dropping down. I've just done my 2 hard reps, now I've dropped down to a weight where I can do 6 to 8 very slowly and controlled, focusing fully on form. Now, by no means do not call me a professional in weightlifting, because this just isn't my thing. I do it once a week because calisthenics way of training legs, in my opinion, just isn't efficient, and you're better off just doing traditional weightlifting for your legs, especially if you're a calisthenics athlete that just skips legs. It's just not worth skipping legs. Do definitely train them, but just not with calisthenics unless you're beginning. If you're starting out in calisthenics, please do your squats. It will help you out with future skills, and especially with the handstand as well. You've got to have the strength to actually kick yourself up. So do the squats. I'd say stop training calisthenics when you can do a pistol squat comfortably. Then you can just start training to build muscle on your legs, which is just doing the traditional weightlifting. Anyways, so yeah, I've dropped the weight back down so I can still maintain that 6 to 8 reps with controlled form. So nothing special, nothing too crazy. Just my goal with this squat is just to get, probably not as heavy as possible, but to build muscle while also building strength. Because strength for me, I'm not trying to get a crazy squat, but I do want it to be, you'll look at the bar and it'll be like, yeah, that's quite a bit. Next exercise is RDLs. I've started doing these, substituted them over my deadlift, because doing deadlift and squats in the same day is just not good. You are fatigued by the end of it, 100%. So after the RDLs, just do a hard weight. We go on to leg abductors. So slap on, I think that's 72 kg, I think, I'm not sure. And I believe I do 10 to 12 reps here. Just go till failure. Go till failure on any machine that you do 2 sets. That's how I see it anyways. If you're trying to build muscle, go to failure. With these machines, you're properly hitting the muscles that you might miss if you do train legs with calisthenics. Well, to be fair, now that I think about it, the squat does do almost every muscle in the leg. I mean, you can bang out squats, but will you build as much muscle with it as fast? Probably not. So next up is hamstring curls. This is my actual first time ever doing these, so this actually felt insane. The pump and the feeling you get after doing it, you'll see in a second from my reaction. It felt amazing. I've never done this before, so it was actually quite surprising to me. I believe I had around 36. Yeah, there it is. Next up is leg extensions. I believe I do 10 to 12 reps on these, and I think I had 63 kg loaded up, I believe. And yeah, just go to failure. Feel this. Feel every muscle. Treat it like calisthenics skills. You want to feel everything. So the message I'm trying to get across is try not to train calisthenics for legs. It's just not efficient. And if you want the muscle, because I started out as a skinny kid, just for some context, I was proper skinny, and I got called chicken legs at school quite a bit. So that did make me insecure. But besides that, I really did want to improve my legs muscle-wise and growth-wise. I wanted them bigger, not so skinny. And calisthenics just isn't efficient for building that muscle, building that growth. So traditional weightlifting is how I train for legs. And I'm pretty sure if you ask any other calisthenics athlete, I'm sure they'll train it like this as well. Subscribe, I've got loads of content coming out. And let me know what you think of this video. Is it something different that I'm trying?